Welcome back to Monkey Man Sports, where we open packs, but we also share all things behind the scenes from our card collecting journey. If you've been subscribed to the channel for a while, you might remember a few months ago when we were ripping into some Series 1 hockey and we pulled a personal chase card for our PC. Oh, yeah.
Oh, check.
Okay.
Oh, hello. Marc-Andre Fleury, Young Gun Refreshed.
We talked about that in our last video. I said that was the one I wanted.
With a very damaged corner.
He's going in my PC anyway. It's fine. I mean, it's not ideal.
No. This is...
Oh, he's really jammed up in there.
Yeah, that corner...
Come on, Upper Deck.
Brought to you by the letter F.
Yeah.
That's not worth even keeping.
Talk about disappointing. So right after that video, I wanted to explore the process of trying to get a replacement. So I finally received this package back from Upper Deck, and I want to share with you how it went and how long the whole thing took. First off, I sent an email to qa@upperdeck.com where I explained the issue and sent some pictures of the card in question. They replied the next business day, which was amazing, requesting proof of purchase as well as our full mailing address so they could start a customer service claim. Following that, they did ask me to send the card back to them. They asked for a 5x7 envelope, a printed copy of the email including the case number, and they made a strong recommendation to ship with tracking. And they clarified that while they would try to replace it with the exact card, that there was actually no guarantee that they'd be able to do that. They mentioned that I would then send them a receipt of the shipping costs and told me that some of the shipping costs would be reimbursed through way of extra card value. Canadian Karen, that's me, in case you didn't know, is not super fond of vague policies like this. So considering this is a fairly inexpensive card, I decided to ship it without tracking because I didn't like the idea of, as a Canadian, spending $15 to $20 on a track shipment to get $10 worth of cards back. If this had been a more valuable card that we were trying to get replaced, I of course would have paid for tracking, like no brainer. So I did explain this to the person I'd been dealing with at Upper Deck, and they did add a note to the case file acknowledging that I wasn't going to be shipping the card back with tracking. So after 6 weeks went by without a word from them, I followed up and guess what? They said they never received it. So in classic Canadian Karen fashion, I let them have it. I explained that I thought it was totally unreasonable that they expect us to invest additional monies that they only reimburse us partially for into a process to simply get a decent quality product that frankly I should have received in the first place. I also mentioned that in the last 3 months we've shipped over 500 cards across North America and that this is only the second card ever to be lost, which is entirely true. So ultimately very frustrating. So all that to say, they did come back and offer me a one-time exception and agreed to replace the card despite them not having received the card or proof of tracking from me. So about 10 weeks after I originally reached out, I do now have a package back from Upper Deck. So let's take a look. So I did receive 2 cards back from Upper Deck, one of which is the Marc-Andre Fleury Young Guns Renewed. Obviously, we're super stoked to see that we were able to get the exact card and have him back in our collection. And then they also did send an additional Young Guns Renewed of Vladimir Tarasenko. Now, what's sort of funny about this is like they do just come in a bubble mailer, just exactly this one. There's no additional bracing or anything inside, and they both came back actually bent. And I put them under a book for 2 days to try to flatten them out. Like, thankfully, the corners and everything look good. And I don't know if you can even tell on here, but like, there's still like a bit of a bend to the cards, which is just sort of ironic. But overall, you know, very happy we were able to get back our exact card that we were looking for. Anyway, I am grateful that we got our card back, and I'm thankful that Upper Deck worked with me on it despite me not following their policy that I just didn't agree with. I hope sharing this behind the scenes experience is helpful for some, or maybe even just interesting. It was our first time trying to get a card replaced, so this whole thing was entirely new to us. So if you've had similar experiences with either Upper Deck or Topps or Panini, let us know in the comments below because I'm actually really interested to hear how that process has gone for other members of the community. And I also want to remind people that we have a giveaway currently active for reaching 150 subscribers. Like, woo! We are giving away 2 2023-24 Prism basketball hangers, which is Wemby's Chase year, as well as a 2024 Bowman U Chrome football blaster box. You need to be subscribed to our channel and to HBL Cards, and you need to go comment on that giveaway video to enter. I'm going to link it in the description below, so go check that out. And thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.